The choices that we make, the choices that our parents make, the choices that the people that we hang around with make. My name is Jawad and welcome to my channel. The thing about my life is that my father's always been working, so has my mother. Any chance that I had time to spend with them before when I was a kid, I would do it. I would go with my dad to work, and then as long as I could stay, I would stay. And then whenever I couldn't, I'd come back home. And the fact that he would take that time to drive from work to home and then just go back to work, that was a lot for me. And even that little time that we spent, it was amazing. It was fun. It was just time well spent. And then there was times where like my older brother was there for me, and we played basketball, we played sports while my dad was working. At the time, I didn't realize it. I didn't realize how important that was. I didn't realize how important my mom's life and my dad's life was, where they were helping to secure our future while working hard. They both had jobs. They both took care of the house, and we helped. We helped whenever we could. We helped when it came to remodeling the house. We helped when it came to keeping the house as clean as possible. So instead of just putting all the chores on our parents, we also helped. Because of that, we got to spend more time together. We got to go out to eat. We got to go out to go to parks. We got to go travel. We got to see so many different things. And we had a nice, amazing life together. We're able to build up the life that we've had and the opportunities that we've been able to obtain because of it. Every day, we don't realize when our parents fight. We don't realize when our parents don't fight, because there's times where they fight and we're not there, and they fight when we're there. So it's normal to have that in a relationship. There's times where you're gonna agree, there's times where you're not gonna agree. There's times where things don't actually work out the way that you wanted to, but that you just have to be able to work together. You have to coexist with someone else that you love, that you care about. Doesn't mean that you always love them and care about them, but you do your best. What's the situation that you've had in your relationships where it's been rocky, where you still love each other, but yet you fight, where you don't agree on everything, and there's times where you only agree on very little, but yet you're still together? Let me know and leave a comment below. What's the most rockiest relationship that you've had? Let's talk about a father and let's talk about a daughter. And it's supposed to be a special connection because the father is supposed to teach your daughter, this is how to be treated. This is how to educate yourself. This is how you need to stand in your power. At the same time, this is how you need to help the person or the person that you love stand in their power. Meaning, how do you guys work together to build an amazing relationship? And I've seen both aspects of it. I've seen where like fathers have not been in their daughters' lives. That's why Father's Day isn't as celebrated as Mother's Day or Independence Day or Labor Day or quite a few other days. Because there's fathers who aren't pulling their weight. But this is about fathers who are pulling their weight. This is fathers who have done great jobs raising their kids or their daughters. And the reason I say daughters for this is because it actually focuses on a daughter. Because the fact that the father worked so hard and built such a great life and such a great reputation in the community and in the world that helped her elevate to where she's at. To the fact that she was able to build a great, amazing career because of that. And because of that, she is strong, powerful, independent, and she's a go-getter. She helps people. She wants to change the community for the better. She wants to keep growing the community. The reason that this is geared towards the daughter, not the father, is because of the fact that the daughter would do anything to protect her father. Like a father is supposed to do anything to protect her daughter or son. But the fact that this father did not do everything to... This video is for a father and a daughter. The father who needs to better protect his daughter. But it's gotten to the point where the daughter cannot protect her father because the father has done something that's, because of her career, it would hurt her in the public, but in the long term, it wouldn't hurt her because of the fact that every relationship, every family goes through different problems, goes through different issues. Regardless of what the father has done, as much as you want to protect your father and you want to stop that from getting out in the press and hurting your mother, as much as you want it to stop, or as much as you want it to not get in the public eye where everyone would look down on them and the fact that your mother would get hurt, as much as you want to protect your mother, instead of hiding that secret that he's been keeping, let it out. Because the person who would try to blackmail you because of that is going to blackmail you and hurt your political career, hurt you in the long term, hurt you the fact that you won't be able to make the changes that you want to make. Instead of becoming a positive aspect in the political environment, you wouldn't make a difference. You would just go in, do what's required, you would get used. But the only problem is eventually even your secrets, because of the fact that you tried to protect your father, gets out because other people will find out. If one person can find out, other people will find out, and other people will just release it. They won't stop. And the first person will try to blackmail you into purposely taking fake pictures which aren't the real you. They'll put you in a compromising position where you will look bad, where you will look wrong, where everyone around you will look down on you, which will ruin your entire career. Not just the fact that your mom won't get hurt, but your mom will get hurt, your dad will get hurt. Your whole life will be crushed. So as much as you want to protect your father from being exposed or hurting the family, what he's done is too late. There's nothing you can do to stop it. There's nothing you can do to repair it. You need to let it release. You need to let it go and let it happen. Tell the person who's going to try to blackmail you, release it. But before they do, tell your mother. Pre-warn her. Because as much as you want to try to do the best and good things and you want to protect your family, it's out of your control. Because if it's one person, then it's going to be another person, then another person. And someone will release it regardless of whether you want it to or not. As much as you try to defend yourself, as much as you try to protect the one that you love, it's just not going to happen. My name is Jawad, and thanks for watching.